chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. These narcissists that were involved in your life are haunted by their choices that they made concerning you. They are haunted by these choices. Okay? Now, I'm aware that many of you may misinterpret what I mean by remorse, because I've said self-absorbed remorse. Now, self-absorbed remorse is when they're haunted by their choices on how they impacted themselves, not others. So they're feeling sorry for themselves. They're sorry pieces of shit. Okay? That's what they are. Their life's messed up now, and they have to face the consequences. Please like, share, and subscribe. So life hasn't given them roses. Life hasn't worked out the best for them in these new monkey branch relationships that they've navigated to. It hasn't worked out in their favor. Life also does not work out easy for them. You know how it is. You know how it is. Life's not easy. You have challenges every day, alright? And they're not exempt from that, okay? But the thing that you need to embrace is that when they was around you, you made life easy for them. You regulated their emotions. You helped them feel adequate. And they always felt beneath you. You see, they always felt beneath you, but you brought them up to a certain level. Now, I don't care how it was on the surface. If they were making out they were better than you or anything like that, in the core of them, they always felt beneath you. They have an inferiority complex. But now they're having to live with the fact that they made these choices to monkey branch, to discard you, to treat you so badly, and life hasn't worked out in their favor now. Life hasn't given them roses. They thought they would be rewarded. They thought this is the best route for them. And that's why they're haunted by these choices that they made. This is why it's so empowering for you when the narcissist that was involved in your life severs the ties. This is why it's so powerful for you. Because when they sever the ties with you, you deal with the finality of the situation. You embrace that it's over. And they go on thinking that life's going to be sweet and they're going to be gliding through life. And then they find these difficulties with the new supplies, with life in general. And they realize how much of an effect that you actually had on them. That gave them the essence and the mental fortitude to get through this life. You honestly supported them so much just by you being involved with them. It's so impactful, and it's often overlooked from you as the survivor and the victim of narcissistic abuse. It's often overlooked. I know many of you don't even like being called a victim, but really, it is what it is, isn't it? Doesn't make you less of a person, okay? Like, they took the piss, right? And this is the thing. They may have hurt you, but these very things where they took the piss, they pushed your boundaries, they burnt bridges, the very things that destroyed the relationship are the very things that are haunting them now, and you need to wrap your head around that, alright? That can be taken as their karma, okay? The very things that they done to antagonize you, that they done to destroy the relationship, is the very thing that haunts them now, because they're in a very difficult situation where it's very hard for them to approach you. Many of you have had hoovers initially, and you've rejected them. Some of you haven't had the hoovers yet. They may come further down the line. Could be indirect hoovers, could be baiting, could be fake profiles, could be anything, right? But many of you may have had the hoover already, and to just embrace how the narcissist that was involved in your life feels. Yes, of course, it might have been something stupid, but embrace how they feel when they're rejected by you. Embrace what that does to them. Like, you've got to, like, and I understand that many of you might say you don't care what they think, you don't care what they feel like, but it's good to know this stuff, okay? It's good to know this stuff, that they are out there, that they are suffering with this self-absorbed remorse, that they are seeing how their own choices have led to their downfall. It's good to be conscious of that. That helps you and it propels you in the healing journey. Because you have to embrace that going through this traumatic experience with them, it changes your life forever. Okay? You're never the same person again. And yes, of course, you may have heard me, unless this is your first time here, you may have heard me tell you how you go on to become stronger and brighter and everything like that. But there is a period of time when you're in darkness. There is a period of time when you see no hope, you see no light, you feel at wit's end. There is a time when you can be in that state, and of course you will persevere through that, and you will rise above that, and you will get stronger. They're the opposite. Initially, after these relationships with yourselves ended, they felt excited, they felt passionate, they felt enthusiastic about life. They were ready to take life by the horns, right? And it just doesn't work out for them. So now they're stuck being haunted with this self-absorbed remorse, realizing that through their own choices, they've messed up their lives. You see, obviously, when something happens to you that's outside of your control, right? Something happens to you outside of your control, you have to deal with the finality of it. But knowing that it's actually your choice, that and not a good choice, or not even a choice, like, how can I put this? Like, it's not even like you knew no better or something like that. Like, these narcissists knew that they were treating you badly. They knew they were pushing your boundaries. They knew they were taking the piss. They knew they was taking you for granted. They knew if anything, they were getting blown. Like, they felt like because they had you, they could go anywhere else, and it just doesn't work out that way. So now, like, that's their own fault, okay? That's their own fault. But they knew what they was doing. I want you to embrace that the narcissists that are involved in your life knew what they was doing. They're very strategic. They know how they're hurting you, how they're causing you pain. They are aware of this. Alright? So they are drowning in self-absorbed remorse right now. And they are haunted by the choices that they made. Day in, day out. They are haunted by these choices. Alright? They're haunted by these choices. It's just something they're never going to get over. It's just something that's going to live with them forever. Okay? Look. All people can do things wrong and stuff like that. No, you're not perfect. No one's perfect, right? But these narcissists, you was being good to them. You was being decent to them. You was being truthful and honest and loyal and caring and supportive. You wasn't perfect. You may have made mistakes as well, but you was trying your best by them. You didn't deserve to be treated in the way that they treated you. And these very horrible actions by the narcissist become the very thing that drags them down. Drags them down. Haunted by their choices. These are the very things that they done to you that they feel sorry about themselves over because of how life's worked out. So leave them in the mess that they created. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate your support. Please book a session if you'd like to. You may donate our support to the channel if you want to. Check out the spiritual channel. I now have a podcast on Spotify. Everything you need is in the description box below. And I'll be back with another video soon. Peace. To have access to over 100 videos and daily uploads, join my membership program at zionmembership.com. All content is solely created by myself and I have no affiliation to any organisation, corporation or university. I rely on support from people like you. Thank you.